We are live with my co-host Josh from North Carolina, USA. How you doing, brother?
Tell everyone. Doing good.
Excellent. Thank you all for coming. I postponed because I was at a party last night. Didn't get home till around 11:30 or something. That's where I normally ends. So, but I'll just push it over to today. If you haven't done so, smash that like button. It was good. I'm gonna share it out to everybody. And we got Miley Bird and Megalove shout out. Nice to see you. And Miley Bird had, I think it was a short, old friend. No Miley Bird, 4 years. Nice to see you. Make sure you share out. I'm going to share this out to everybody. My messenger. See who's going to be. Let's send it out here. Uh, uh, share it out. Uh, uh. Sharing out to everybody.
I'll say hey.
Marion, Megalove shout out.
Hey, Darren.
How are you doing?
Doing good.
That's what I like to hear. Keep happy.
How are you doing?
Fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah, no complaints. Just sharing out the. Sharing out. Sharing out the link to everybody. Okay. There you go. Share it out to a few people there. Hey, Christella Mitch, Megalove shout out. Don't forget to hey, Ellie's Adventure Vlogs. Man, Jeet, Megalove shout out. There we got another friend in the back there.
Hey.
How you doing, Kyle?
Doing good. Thanks for asking.
Nice to see you. Ellie's premieres in 5 days.
Dang.
That's good. Hopefully it's during my live stream, so that way we can definitely promote it. I like when people do lives or premieres on my live streams because support. Hey, share, Megalove shout out. Hey, what's that? What is that?
That was my megaphone.
I was wondering what that was.
Hey, Late TV, Megalove shout out. 1 second, let me go back to you.
Hey, Sean.
Hello. I've been watching Robbie's videos.
Oh, God.
Doing the Gary the Guantanamo Gator. It's from Boston.
I'm going to give you a jacket. Late TV, 1 second, I'm going to give you a jacket there. So you can drop a link as well. We can all support. Ellie's is there. We got Ellie. We got Kyle. Bernadette. Let me check out Bernadette's channel here. Bernadette, Megalove shout out. I'm going to watch one of your videos. Let me give you a jacket first. Hi, Cooking.
I just typed a little bit in the chat, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to type it.
No problem. I see your name there, Kyle.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Jacket. Yeah, and Kyle, there's yours. Right there. So I'm going to give that a 10 sec.
Oh, is Cher here? Cher?
Tomorrow.
Cher, come up to the panel. Because I asked her, I wanted her input on that video that you showed us last night that I sent you. All the Asians were fighting. It's like, No freaking
That's
way.
crazy.
Yeah, I was talking to Blessed Life about that. I'm like, Blessed, you're missing the point. This doesn't happen
Hey,
in your
Sheriff.
country or any other Asian country in the world.
That's right.
I mean, something serious had to have happened because that, if somebody were to tell me that that took place, I wouldn't have believed it. But with the video, you got to believe it now. Everybody would
Yeah.
say that would never happen.
Hey, Marissa, you say make a love shout out.
Yeah. Like in the Philippines, the only way something like that would happen is a Westerner came in and showed his ass at a club or something, and he was being dealt with. That's about it.
Mm,
You know, a drunk Westerner, which that's probably typical over in the Philippines.
what? Yeah, maybe in the bars. Hi, Marissa.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yep.
haven't done so, guys, smash that like button. Hi, Marissa. Hi,
Maybe you might.
Alan.
Yeah, maybe you want to show that video again since we got all these Filipinas in here. You need to see
I got
that,
to finish the
Darren.
flexing. Alan, I look forward to seeing Alan in the Philippines. He
Yeah,
is
because see,
a little guy.
I want all
Cookie.
Asians in the chat to watch this video and give us your input.
That's right. So funny. Bernadette done. Ellie
I
done.
mean, yeah, I laughed
Uh,
at it at first. I'm like, this doesn't go on. This doesn't happen.
I couldn't believe when I saw that.
That's crazy.
Knowing the Asian culture of all the Asian countries, that doesn't happen. I mean, that's why I say something serious had to have been done or said, or I don't know. I mean, for God's sake, there
Absolutely.
was one guy had the broken back piece of a chair hitting another dude over the head with it. It's like, this is serious. And throughout the entire video, you're hearing glass breaking.
You're
People think of
welcome, Alan. To
those
support
small
you as well.
bowls, those small bowls, and breaking them over the dudes' heads and everything. That's what all that glass is. You hear breaking throughout the entire video.
That is crazy. Ungame done. Okay, I'm connecting everybody. Remember, if you don't have an upcoming premiere or live stream, you can always drop a short video, and they're here to support. Thank you, Marissa. Okay, let me see Sean's video here. Where we gotta find it.
Yeah, it'd be better. You have to blow your screen up, Darren, and everybody mute so everybody can hear it too. And hold it up
Yeah,
to the screen so it focuses, and then hit play.
yeah. Hey, you know how to do this. Hey, Forge Gomez, Megalove shout out. Hi, Anna. Gotta flex these people first. Oh, oh. Okay, so I got Forge, Megalove shout out. Phone's blowing up. It's hard. It's hard to host and flex and play videos all at the same time. That's why I like when Ellie's up here. He does all those things. Hi, Daniel Channel. Hi, Anna. Hi, G Pancho. Anna is live. Thank you, Anna. Okay, let's give it a quick.
I mean, it should be open for discussion. This video, it'd make good conversation. Like, what do you think happened here?
That's right. It's just chaos. Anna, done your live stream. Comments. Done. Thanks, Forge. Okay.
It's crazy how the chat flows.
Hi, Tammy. Tammy, when's your next paranormal event? Or when that's coming up? I know it's coming up soon. Tammy, when's your next Daniel channel? Nice to see. Daniel, nice to see you as always.
Behemoth.
Bernadette done. Okay, just going through, make sure I got everybody. Let's see if I can get that video. Okay. M and J, mega love shout out. Let's see. Going back. Okay, there's two of them. Okay, that's the one. Okay,
Yeah,
one
I want
second.
all you Filipinos to comment on this video what you think is going on. Because this does not happen.
Good turnout.
See that at the end of the video, the guy hitting?
Yeah. And it's here at the end. The chair at the
Yeah,
end.
right.
Not good.
Yeah, right there at the end, you can see the guy in the back middle there hitting
Yeah, I
another
saw.
dude over the head with the broken back part of a chair.
Vinny!
Oh my.
I mean, this was some serious brawling. That was some serious brawling there, folks.
Yeah.
And that does not happen in Asian countries,
Oh.
okay? That's what I'm asking. I know it wasn't the cook because the food looked good. Well, yeah, I did some investigation, and all I found out was it was in China. But this is universal. None of the Asian countries, Korea, Japan, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, Taiwan, that would never happen there. Not in a million years.
Thank you,
But that was a hell of a brawl.
Yeah,
Share,
that's true. It's just not in the culture.
Share. You have the video. Come up to the panel and let's talk about it.
This is Alan. He's so generous.
Yeah, the only way something like that would happen.
Alan.
The only way something like that would happen in the Philippines if a drunk Westerner came into an establishment and starting trouble. Now, that's believable, but not without that element. Because if they put that on TV, on the news in the Philippines, that's what everybody would think. Oh, a Westerner had to have started that. And I agree with you. But it didn't.
There you go. Alan done. First time ever receive sponsor. That's cool. Amazing, Alan. Keep up the good work. Big fan. Big fan. So Share says she'll come up later. That's good.
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, it is good to see everybody tonight. Bernadette, I want to see more of Josh doing drive-through videos.
What is it?
That's what I want to see.
What kind of
I want to
videos?
see you do drive-through videos. They're so funny. With your voices. The best ever.
Oh man.
Hey, good news, Alan. I have YouTube Premium. Automatically, you get paid every time I go. Watch your videos. Hey, Share, drop a link to your other channel as well.
You paid extra for that.
Oh, Tammy Trot, are you still in here?
Yes,
Tammy Trot.
There. Hemlata, Megalum.
Okay, Tammy.
Namaste.
Kana just dropped another video. I was the first one there to give a first thumbs up and first comment on it. She's in Japan. So
Really?
she said, yeah, she said she's going to be there for 5 days. So I'm guessing she never goes live, but I'm guessing that was a few days ago because she's got to be home for Monday Night Raw. So she's probably on her way home now on a flight. She only went over there for 5 days. But man, she racks up the airline miles. She flies back and forth frequently. I'd say she takes maybe 3 or 4 trips a year back home to Japan.
More than that, I'm sure.
Ugh. But she's supposed to have this Q&A thing, and I'm like, okay.
You gotta reply.
Since I was the first one to comment on that video, I said, where do we send the questions to on the Q&A?
Thanks, Alan. And guys, the pin there is my upcoming premiere. It was my trip to Dubai Expo.
Yeah, she just dropped the video before I came here to Darren's. Before I came here to Darren's, she dropped the live video, and I watched it, and then I came here.
So I wish, Sean, you had that video MP4 file that was downloadable. I could upload it. That'd be so funny.
Which one?
It's
Oh, the fighting video?
I wonder if I can download it. Let me see if I can download it.
Yeah, you should be able to download it right there. Then everybody can go to that. Yeah, everybody can go. Everybody can go to your shorts and watch it, and like, what the hell? Exactly. That's what I was thinking. And then I started laughing because this doesn't go on, and yeah, this is real. You can see the dude take one of those glass bowls and smack that guy over the head with it, and you hear glass breaking throughout the entire video.
I saw it. That's crazy.
Here's a charity event I'm supporting in Toronto area.
Now, see, if I was in Japan and was talking to Kana, I would show her that video. I'm like, did you start this fight? did you start this?
That's funny.
She's probably going to say no.
That's funny. Of course. That's funny. That is funny.
I'll be right back.
Take your time. Here's this next one. Charity short 2.
Well, Alan, I know you saw it. You gave the same response Bless Life said. She was like, oh my God, what happened? Oh, that's what I'm asking. She goes, this is crazy. I'm like, yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, man. That's crazy. MK Gaming 200. Megalove shout out. Thank you so much for coming. Feel free to drop a link to a short video, upcoming premiere or live stream, and smash that like button. Emma J is very kind.
Well, I'm curious, Tammy. Isn't Raw in I think Rhode Island maybe? Because man,
That's in the U.S. It's in the U.S., eh?
I'm not sure where Raw is going to be, but she's on Raw, so she's got to be home from. She's got 24 hours to get back home right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, to get to the location where they're having Raw.
Ah, thank you, Ellie. Of course, I got
Because
Ellie for 5 days.
I want her and the Pirate Princess to dethrone Charlotte Flair and that other girl that got the tag team titles from Judgment Day. I'm like, yeah, see, they're rolling the red carpet out for them, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, August 15th is Friday. Okay, got it. Ellie, yours is on Friday. Got it. On this Friday as well is going to be Canadian National Exhibition Fair, one of the biggest fairs in Canada. That's coming up. Uh, okay, and let's see what time
Yeah,
yours is. 10:20 p.m. Okay, perfect. So I'll be back. We're going to premiere it. Excellent. Well done, Ellie.
yeah, they need to drop those titles.
We want someone else to win.
Well, when you look at Cher and Alexa Bliss together, it looks like Jake and the Fat Man. I'm serious.
The which?
Remember the old TV show from the late 80s, early 90s, Jake and the Fat Man? That's what those two look like together. They do not look like a tag team. I know Tammy's laughing at that comment because she knows what I'm talking about.
That's funny. Thank you, Bernadette.
Josh, I don't know why Josh. I don't know why Josh left. He didn't have to leave. I wasn't talking about pedo Trump.
Oh, there were some people transitioning through the U.S. to go and continue on to like the Caribbean. They were waiting for 7 to 9 hours. They missed their connecting flight to go to the Caribbean. So don't connect to the U.S. and then continue on, because there you go. So that could happen to you. That's crazy. Can you imagine, Sean? Imagine you have a cruise and you're in immigration. They just delay you for 9 hours. Sorry, I missed your 5,000
Well,
cruise.
yeah, if they're on a cruise, okay, and they stay on the port, even though it's here in the States, that's still international territory. As
Oh,
long as they don't leave the port, they're just fine.
get off the ship. I
Yeah, you
wonder
won't see
that'd
you
be
won't
crazy
see
if they ever
you
went on
won't
the ship.
see ice. You won't see ice on the port. They have their own police for the ports and security. Only ones that would be allowed on the port would be a local deputy sheriffs. That's about it. But ICE does not have authority because that's international territory. That's like being at an international embassy.
Oh. Yeah, but you're still in U.S. waters. I think you're wrong, Sean. There was a
No,
Canadian in a
not on the
lake.
port. Because I've been on
There
a
was,
cruise, and that's where I learned it from when I was on that cruise going to Belize.
I'd be careful though. Maybe Belize. But there was a Canadian in a lake. He says, "No, I'm on the Canadian side." Like it's split down the middle, right? The Canadian Quebecer was on a lake. I don't know which lake, maybe Lake Ontario. But on the Canadian side, the U.S. says, "No, you're in U.S." So he zoomed back. He kept going towards. They went and commandeered him and arrested him anyways. You're on a lake. You're not going to the shore. Just on a lake. He said, "No, you're in U.S. territory." "No, I'm a Canadian." They still arrested them.
Uh,
Crazy, crazy. They're just destroying the tourism. No one wants, no one wants to go. No, crazy. Oh, oh.
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
Yes, come on up here, Sheer, because you're going to comment on that video.
AR, make a shout out. Angafe, thank you. Aimlessly wandering soul. Annie. How are you, Annie? Nice to see Annie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Angafe.
Is it ready?
There we go. Colorful feathers. That's Cher's second channel. Thank you, MB. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth. Green
What
Valley.
happened
Okay.
last What happened last night, Darren?
I was at a party. So
Oh,
were there
you were at a
two?
party.
There was two chiefs from Africa, and one of my friends African. So he doesn't have a car or license. So I rented a vehicle, picked him up, the limousine driver, and lots of good African food. It was wonderful.
Oh, okay. So that's why you didn't go live yesterday. Okay.
Correct. I kept going. I kept pitting. Running late. Running late. I was like, okay.
You were like, screw it. I'm just gonna save it for tomorrow.
Sherry, drop the link. Come up here.
Hi,
Well,
Cookie.
at least you saved it for tomorrow for the next day.
Absolutely, just push it. It's happened before. Doing something that runs late, so I just push the live to the following day.
Right.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, Annie. Okay.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey.
Hi, Sherry.
We're good. Good.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry guys, okay?
let's hear it, Cher. Come on. What do you think of that video?
Oh, I think it was happened in China. Most of the time, those fight it causes a lot in China.
That happens a lot in China. I know it was in China because I
It
investigated
was
it.
in China all the time. It happens in China, either China or Vietnam. These are
Vietnam?
Why?
yeah.
Why does it
Can you hear me,
happen?
guys?
Yeah,
We can hear
I
you.
know it's in China because I investigated on the internet about it, and I found out somebody said that was from China because I thought it was from Chinatown in L.A. I could see that because that's here in the States, but I don't see that happening in any Asian country. It surprised me when it did when I found
Yeah,
out it differently because that doesn't go on.
yeah,
Something seriously had to have happened here.
yeah. I
That's
know.
crazy. I can't believe
Yeah.
that. That was crazy.
Hello,
Right.
pretty Emily. Hello, Tammy. How you doing? The two of you.
I mean,
The
that's like
girls
a
that I've known for a long time here in YouTube.
yeah, that's like a
Very
Friday
lucky.
night bar fight when my mom owned a bar back in the late '80s. That's what it was like every other Friday night. There was a bar brawl like that,
Okay.
glass and
Really
everything.
crazy.
Yeah, and it's like I know what caused those fights. That's easy. Two things cause a fight in a bar, especially like my mom: a pool table because people gamble, and women. That's what causes fights in bars here in the States.
Yeah.
Now that was a
Sorry,
restaurant. That was a
sorry, son, if
restaurant.
I didn't come up.
Yeah, that was a restaurant, and they didn't serve alcohol.
Yeah. Son,
Wow.
I'm sorry if I didn't come up because I was talking to you know who you are. You know who's that person. I'm not going to mention name. No need
Are
to
they here?
mention.
Of course they're here.
Are Cher, are they here? Is the
Um,
person here?
no, 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 no. Working right now. Working. Yeah.
Oh, I know it's not.
That's
I
what
know
we're
it's
here to
not.
support each other.
I know it's
Yeah.
not Sammy.
I miss you, Sammy. Kuya
No,
Sean.
Sammy doesn't come here because when I say something like that, that would provoke her to come up to tell me to fuck
Kuya
you,
Sean. I
Sean.
miss you, Kuya Sean. Kuya Sean.
Yeah, no, she would say "fuck you, Sean," is what she would say.
Oh my God. No, Sammy is amazing, but I don't know. Just I'm sorry, Sammy. I'm just missing you only. Okay. I
She's
don't
not
mean
here.
to.
She don't come here. Cause believe me, she would come up here just to cuss me out for no good reason.
Hey, God,
Yeah.
brother!
Hey, Pretty
Lee,
Annie, come up in the
Lee, drop
panel.
your.
Or Tammy, come up in the panel. I'm the only girl here. Hey, Kyle, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm just doing some of my editing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is that your
oh,
dog
Right
in the
on.
picture?
Who?
Yeah, you have a puppy in your side in the picture.
Yeah, that's my grandpa's dog, actually.
Okay.
Lee Sang KU TV. Did you see the video Darren played?
I get a lot of comments and questions
Because
about
I know he comes to
it.
a lot of your live streams, Darren, and you might want to play it again for them so they can see that and they can give their input.
You're welcome, Ariel. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, the thoughts of a lot of people seeing that are Asian and be like, "Holy Christ!"
Yeah.
That is a
Let's see what's
shock.
going on right now in the chat. Okay. Ouch.
Who? What's going on?
But look, I don't know everything about the Asian. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, vlogging with
What brings
Vito.
the in here?
What is that?
Oh my.
Darren was playing the fight again.
My
All
sweet
the
Vinko, my friend, how you doing?
Good.
I really would like to, any more
That is
Asians that
crazy.
have come into the live stream that finally got to see it. I'd really like to see your comment.
Where's Annie? She's gone. Annie?
Oh no, she's there. I'm sure. Well, and that was crazy fight. Not good.
That's why if I was in Japan having dinner with Kana, I would show her that video. I was like, "Did you start this fight?"
She wouldn't start it, but she'd finish it.
Hey,
You
my
got
sweet
that right.
vlogging with Vinko, my friend, come up in the panel. Show your Croatian, Russian. Stravo, stravo.
Well, Tammy, she would have came across the screen with a flying peach at one of those dudes. I know that much.
Oh my God, Sean. Kuya Sean.
Or grabbing the one dude that has the back of that chair, she would come across, flying across the screen doing a shining wizard.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy how people can get so violent these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not Asians in an Asian country. That doesn't go on. I'm sorry. At least I never witnessed it or heard anything about it.
Thanks, Ellie. Yeah, I've never seen that ever before. Like Indian American, you see it sometimes in American YouTube videos. Even IHOP, McDonald's, all those places. You see all the time. People are out of control.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Tammy, I already know what she would say. She said, "That's me videotaping it, having the nice bowl of rice in front of me." Because you see that in the video. The girl is eating a nice
Right.
bowl of rice with chopsticks, and she's recording what's going on.
I love that.
It's true.
Yeah.
And you look at the food looked good. That's why I know the cook had nothing to do with this.
Darren, can you do me a favor? Can you please promote vlogging with Vinko? It's because he has a latest video right now about the gaming. Please help him. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
yeah. After
Darren,
my premiere, I can pin can pin it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darren, are you able to put that in your shorts? Are you able to download it or upload it?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Are you sure you can upload that to YouTube?
I don't know if you're allowed to. I think you can upload it. I just don't know if you're allowed to. But yeah, because you're allowed to comment on other people's videos. I got to learn how to do that. So
You say comment?
yeah, you can like if you're there too, and you comment. This, can you tell me where this happened? So
Well, I know that took place in China
yeah.
because I contacted somebody that was linked to that video. They
Oh,
said it
good.
was in China. He said it was in China. I don't know exactly where in China, and we're still trying to figure out what the hell caused this fight. Rumor
I
has
would.
it that there was some finger pointing, and a girl picked up some food and threw it at these guys, and then one thing led to another. And I'm like, I don't know.
Hello, vlogging with Binko, my sweet friend. Now I greeted you. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I greeted you now. Yeah, lately I was talking to my friend from Sweden, and he
Now,
doesn't like to mention his name anymore here in the social media because
yeah,
he's married.
and Darren, to tell you the truth, that would if something like that were to take place, I would be there. I may not start it or be a part of it, but shit like that happens around me. The most weirdest thing that wouldn't surprise me that it would happen around me because the weirdest shit does, especially when I'm over in Japan
Uh,
or the Philippines.
uh,
And me, I would probably run to the bathroom and hide in one of the stalls until it was over.
I hear.
Or I'd be like, hey, man, we
you
got to
don't want to
stop
be
this.
involved. You don't want to be involved. Get caught around them. Yeah.
No, they'll all say, hey, it's a Westerner. Let's get him. And I'm like, the hell with that. I ain't going to get attacked by a mob.
Exactly.
I'm
Especially
like,
with
come
a
on, man.
kitchen full of dishes.
Yeah, and I'm
No.
like, hey, look, man, this food is good. What are y'all doing? I'm like, dude, you just took the whole pan of soup and threw it all over the floor. It's like, hey, that's good.
Some cooks do cook it a little longer, so maybe that could be the reason why. Maybe.
No, it had nothing to do with the cook. The food looked really good. The cook had nothing to do with it. At first, I thought maybe somebody complained about the cooking, and it's like, I don't think so because I'm looking at that girl eating that rice and that pan of soup that got spilled. It looked good.
APA.
Oh man, that was
Your love.
some crazy episode.
Now, if that happened in the Philippines and like Makati, I'd ask Bless Life. I'm like, did you start that fight?
That's something.
Thank you. Bye. Feel free to drop a link. Hi, Per Love. Thank you. Feel free to drop a link, guys. We're here to support.
All right.
That's
Okay.
yeah. The next time I'm going to Asia, Sean, I go straight to South Korea. Bypass any American stuff. Straight.
I'm gonna be doing something very cool next summer, so there might be a video about it.
Oh, nicely done. Because Kyle's in Florida, so he's around all the tourist spots.
Yeah.
But it's too bad because I want to go on a cruise. Most of them come out of Miami. I don't want to fly to Miami.
I've been
Yeah.
on I've been on 2 cruises so far.
Wow.
uh, Kyle, since you're down there in Florida, have you seen any ice raids?
No.
Because yes, they do happen in Florida as much as they do in
A
California.
lot. Florida, New York,
I
California.
think in
Those.
some parts of Florida, up by what is it in the part of Georgia? I think it snows in the part over there.
Yeah. Just to let everybody know that yes, this has affected my business now. All the farms that are in the Everglades where I'd pick up cucumbers or a lot of fruits and vegetables and plants out of the Everglades area, they're all shut down. That's why they say we're not getting anything out of there. And the Tropicana loads are getting to be few and far between. Now I know why I haven't been going to Florida for a while. I'm going to Georgia, and then it's usually out west of Texas, like I am right now. He goes, it's getting
Wow.
atrocious. And the fruits that are in the trees or whatever farm you want in California, it's all rotting in the field because there's nobody to pick it.
Wow. Wow.
So when people go to a grocery store and want to buy grapes or whatever, and they see that the produce section is, not much
BD.
there, we know who to blame for
Hi,
that
BD.
now, don't we?
Yeah, and it's going to be more expensive because whatever food is there is going to be more expensive.
Well, no doubt, because of scarcity.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Yeah.
I've been telling people this for at least 20 years before I switched careers because I worked for the Kroger company in the produce. And I'm like, that's not a boat you want to rock. I said, you want to pay $20 for that bag of oranges you got in your hand? Because that's what's going to happen. Or you may not have those apples or oranges to buy, period.
Wow.
And it'll probably take all of us out of this department and move us to grocery or around the store to other departments because we ain't got anything.
Yeah. I saw a documentary. I think it was CNN. They say there's grapes or, oh no, it was cherries. I think all shriveled, gone. The
Yeah,
whole crop's gone.
the majority of the grapes we get around the country comes from Delano, California.
Okay.
But like, okay, from San Bernardino all the way up to Chico, we're talking at least 1,000 miles. This is like in the middle of California, in the valley area where there's no,
Yeah.
you see mountains, but it's a giant valley. It's flatland. That's where all the farmland is. You got wine country. You got strawberry. Even fruits and vegetables are grown there all year round.
Wow.
But if they ain't got no one to pick the shit,
Yeah,
that's probably why
MJ.
I.
Very
That's probably
unfortunate.
why. That's why I haven't been going out to California because they probably got no freight coming back east because you want to go out there and pick it and put it in your truck.
What about the ports? The ports getting anything? It's probably dropped 50%, but that's
No,
it.
no, the ports have been
Hey,
empty.
that's scary. Scary. Scary, scary, scary.
Yeah, Lee Sung KU TV. What do you think of that video of them fighting? What's your input on that?
I think Lee Sung. I don't know if he's Korean or Japanese. Because Japanese, Chinese don't get YouTube in China.
I I'm looking at the text and it looks Korean, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it may be, but I'm not sure. Hey, GN Vlogs, Mega Love shout out. Hey, thank you, Paul. Thank you, GN. Ah, there we go. This is awesome. The good luck envelope.
Ugh, excuse me.
Man, Alan, I'm a big fan of yours. Keep up the good work you do.
Kuya
MJ,
Sean. I'm here, Kuya Sean.
I couldn't understand you, Share. What? What did you say, Cher?
I said, Kuya Sean, I'm here.
Oh, Darren, I'm going to send you
Is
some
that
photos.
Kuya Sean.
You sending me more photos?
God. Sorry, Darren, if I keep on laughing because I still remember the group call.
Got it. Funny. Is that your son's team? Your son's number 58, right, Chad? Is your son in the middle?
Oh, that's nice.
Sean.
Okay, I'm back.
Sean.
I think he's
Yeah.
number 58.
Sorry, guys.
Wait a minute, shit! You guys
No,
couldn't hear me because I was sending photos.
He's at the
He's
end.
number 70 on the far right. No, that's left, Darren.
Yeah,
Go all
that's
the way
what I
over.
thought. Number 7.
There he goes.
Yeah,
That's my
Tammy,
son.
Tammy, come up in the panel.
Yeah, those are the seniors on the football team this year.
Oh, is that your son?
He's huge.
Yeah. Well, he's 6'5". He's probably like 6'6" now.
Oh my God! Can I see it? Oh my God! Is that you? Is that? Oh my God, Kuya Sean! Can I see it?
I sent another photo of them. I sent another photo of them just standing up near the bleachers in the gymnasium.
Sean, you look like Junior.
Drop a link,
My
guys.
God.
I'll connect.
Oh my God! Look like Sean. God, Kuya Sean, you look like your son too much.
No,
My
he
God.
looks like.
Kuya Sean.
What did I miss?
I saved this one, okay? Sorry, guys.
What did I miss?
There,
No,
I sent you the other one,
son
Cher.
of Kuya, the son of Sean looks like looks like him. It's like a split image, you know.
I don't know.
A younger version of me.
A
I called
younger
him
version.
Mini Me.
Yeah, I know.
When he was a baby, Mini Me. Yeah.
No, Sean, I know it.
But I sent you the other photo, Cher, with them standing up next to the
Okay.
bleachers.
Oh, I wanna see it. I hope
He's
soon send me
on.
some picture of Cheyenne. I miss that little girl.
He's on the right hand side of the photo.
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh my God, he looks like you.
He's the third one from the right. When you start from
Yes,
the
I
right and
know.
go left.
He's so tall.
So nice.
Sean, the son of Sean is much more tall. He's the tallest in the group. Oh yeah, Sean. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I know Sean for almost 5 years. Yeah,
Wow,
and
so
I
nice.
think I known you, Cher, for 5 years.
yeah, I know. You also, Kyle, and also Darren. Darren also the same. I think Darren, I know him also for the same 5 years too, because I
Correct.
was in JLB that time. And Des asked me to come here to your channel until I see the handsome Murad. No, I got a question Murad that time. Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Recalling, rest in peace. Oh my God.
So PA, how far is that resort town from Cebu City? Is it south or north? It looks south. It really looks really nice. Thank you, Lee. Lee, are you Korean? Or I think you're Korean. I'm not sure. Speaks a little Canadian.
Yeah, Lee saying I got you long ago. I think it's the first time I actually got to talk with you. But I want him to comment on that video of those people fighting, because that doesn't happen in Asian countries.
Tammy, can you promote my channel? I cannot drop a link here.
You have
But
two
Cher,
channels, though.
What?
are you Are you sure brawls like that happen in restaurants in China all the time? Because that
Yes,
would shock
in
me.
China, because most of the time I was watching about sunrise in China. If most of the time China, they are loudspeaker. Well, they're whenever they eating, and sometimes they have no manners. If ever there is someone is fighting, all of them will fight.
That
That's
surprises me.
Yeah, it
why.
happened most of the time in China. So if you notice, most of them are China, because in the Philippines it will not be happen like that.
Oh yeah, that
Some
would never
Filipinos will
happen.
not tolerate that. Some Filipinos will not tolerate that. They will stop that. But this one in China, everything was unity. They will fight each other.
Japan, it's about harmony. That's why I know
Yeah.
it would never be Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Philippines, people avoid conflict like that, and
Yeah.
I would never
In
see that happen.
in Thailand, it's really hard to do that because of the police in Thailand. They're very strict. So that's why they avoiding it. They avoiding it to have a trouble most of the time. But in
Yeah,
China, it's crazy.
why would want people cause that violence and go to jail? Jail's not fun. It's like people got to control
I mean,
themselves.
Yeah.
they were
Mm-hmm.
beating each other with. You heard broken glass the entire time the video was playing, and
A
the dude
lot.
hitting the
Yeah.
other dude with a broken chair. It's like this was a serious brawl.
Hey Daryl,
Oh,
I dropped your channel
It's
as well.
weird because everybody's involved, which
Yeah.
almost
Thank
everybody.
you.
I don't know why everybody's involved. You
You're
think it's
welcome.
between
well,
something, but it's
Thank
the
you,
everybody.
only
Tammy Vlogs. Thank you, Tammy
the,
Truck.
the woman recording the video stayed out of it, and then there was that woman in the reddish pink jacket that was kind of elderly. She was trying to stop that one guy from hitting the other one over the head with that glass, but she ended up letting him go and then tried to get out of there. Is what she did.
Yeah,
Oh,
move
Sean,
along.
Sean, Sean. The worst thing is I saw in a short clip. While they having a dinner outside, someone that I think the couple was fighting, then suddenly I think the guy went out. He was naked, running, and together the female. And
Oh,
this is so
jeez.
crazy. Yeah, it happens most of the time in China. They're very scandal when it comes to you know
Scandal.
when it comes to that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I just
the people was surprised. Oh my god, they're fighting, and then there's someone is taking a dinner outside, and then one guy went out. He was naked and trying to chase the girl who escaped, who's also naked.
Oh god.
Imagine that there's a showdown.
I just think
I
it's
wouldn't want to see that from my very eyes.
I just think
Yeah,
it's
but
silly.
it was blurred actually.
Yeah, I just checked on it. I got a like on that comment, Tammy, on Kana Chan TV, and there's already hundreds of people already posting on it. Well, not my question. I'm just asking, where do we send the questions for the Q&A? That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, what about in Mount Everest? I was checking something about Mount Everest. My God, if they are going now to summit, so many frozen bodies. Ew.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Mount Everest
Oh,
in Tibet,
so
they busted a lot of those Buddhist monks for meth.
Mm-hmm.
I think like six of them got defrocked and went to rehab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they found methamphetamine. One had like a makeshift firearm. It was ridiculous. I'm like, no, not the monks. They don't ever do shit. This
Oh,
surprised
Sabi
me.
South is here. Yeah.
In California, they call them the Hardy Krishnas.
Oh, MLSO is also here. Sean, MLSO is here.
Make a love shout out.
Yeah.
oh, oh yeah, I
Oh,
see. Megalove Shadow. Hi, Mega
Well,
Love, shout out.
maybe Make a Love Shout Out can comment on that video, Darren. Play it again. I like hearing broken glass.
Yeah.
Next year, Mega Love, shout out. Next year.
I'm trying to get
Nice to
all
see
you
Shadow
Asian.
in the
I'm
house.
trying. I'm trying to get all you Asians to comment on this video what you think, because it doesn't happen in your country.
Yeah. Guys, I just want to ask, Mega Love shout out. Where are you from? Are you from Australia or USA?
I thought they were Asian.
Yeah, see, it was China.
Yeah, see, you broke that bowl over that dude's head, and now getting another piece of glass until you see that one guy get hit with the chair, broken chair in the back,
Yeah,
and in the middle there was those two guys rolling around the floor punching each other.
I saw the video.
He was
Looks like
right.
a Chinese brawl. Yeah, it's true.
Hi,
Shadow
Shadow.
Swede.
Shadow Scout Suite.
The one and only.
Yeah, it is a Chinese brawl. I did an investigation, and from the uploader told me it was in China, but we still don't know
Yeah,
exactly what started that fight. There's rumors, but I'd like to know
Family
more about
Feud.
it.
Most of the time, Family Feud or jealousy. That's the way they are.
Yeah, but they're not going to hit each other with glass bowls and split each other open like that.
Yeah.
You can kill somebody.
What time is it Shadow in right now?
4:28 a.m.
Oh,
Ah,
Shadow
that's right.
Scout. How are you?
Well, I just woke
He's
up.
got his first cup of coffee.
Yeah, this
Nice
is
to
my
see
first
you.
cup of coffee.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
what
need
time
more
is
than
it in
one.
Sweden now? It's 4? It's 4?
4:28.
4:28. Yeah,
4:28.
I know.
Yeah, Shadow comes into the live stream and sees a bunch of Asians fighting in a restaurant.
I was wondering, my friend of mine is also from Sweden, awake very early. Yeah.
Shadow was probably thinking, "Holy shit!"
That's crazy. Because
Good
the
morning,
Swedes
Sean.
don't do that either.
Yeah.
Do you ever see that Shadow in a Swedish bar?
No.
No.
No, Swedish,
If,
they
if
don't
that
like
would
fight.
happen in a Swedish bar, the bouncers would kick them out faster than they can say whiskey.
Yeah, but Sweden is known to have more females than males, so Sweden's not a violent country.
That Sean, read the comment. Read the comment. Someone was asking if I hope Jerry Boy TV is okay. He doesn't come around anymore.
Yes, there's misunderstanding. He's
Yeah,
always
Tammy
welcome.
knows about that. We know about that what happened, but we are not going to mention here.
yeah, but that's China, Tammy. They're Japanese. I don't think they watch.
Yeah.
That's
But I would.
crazy.
If I was
So,
sitting next to
Sean,
her at that restaurant, I would ask her, "Did you start that fight?" Hey, if she
Sean,
knew me real well, knew it was a joke.
where'd you get the video from, Sean? From a Chinese person or who?
No, it was on Scoops.
Are you on Scoops as well?
Yeah, I stumbled across it, and I'm like, my God, I'm like, what Asian country could this be? This would never happen. And I'm thinking, this probably is in Chinatown in LA on the state side, because, yeah, I could see that happening here in America. And I noticed there was no Westerners in there. They're all Asian. And then I contacted the uploader, and he said, I don't know much about it. I do know it was in China where that took place.
That's crazy.
Me, I'd like to know what started the fight. I mean, something seriously had to happen for a bunch of Asians to start brawling like that. I'm serious.
Oh,
I mean,
sure. For sure. For sure. I think this is my 1045 premiere. Let's see. I'll flex it out. Yeah, that's my premiere. Flexing out my premiere.
I figured it'd be a good conversational piece there in that video for everybody. Like, whoa.
Cool. Oh, Minerva's finished. Okay. Marie, hola.
Yeah, if something like that were to happen and you're in the Philippines and a fight breaks out, look for me because I'm probably somewhere around. Me, I have strange, weird luck. Shit happens around me that's just like way out there. It's like I even question it sometimes. Like the last time I went to Kings Island, I stopped a lady from drowning. They cleared the wave pool. We're talking at least 200 people are in the wave pool. And when
Wow.
the police were interrogating me and finding out what was happening, I think it was the heat that got to this woman, and I
Okay.
kept her from drowning until I got the lifeguard's attention, and they pulled everybody out of the pool. A lot of people didn't know what was going on, so I'm going out of the area where the wave pool is, and I got all these people looking at me like, "What the hell did he do?" Like, I did something. Like, if I did something bad, you think the police would let me walk like this? No. It looked like everybody wanted to kill me. I make it over there with my kids, and I sit down, and I'm shaking my head. I said, I know it's not alcohol because if someone was drunk and had too much alcohol, they give off a distinctive alcohol smell. You would know
Yeah.
it. That's why I said I don't think alcohol had anything to do with this. This has to do with heat, or she may be diabetic. I don't know. And then as I'm talking to my daughter, she works at Kings Island. She's off for the day.
Okay,
All of a
I'm
sudden these
still here.
all of a sudden these two broads start. They're wearing a thong bikini. There's hardly any material covering them, right? And we got kids everywhere. They're about ready to get into a fist fight, and I get in between them. I'm like, ladies, there are kids around here. And then here comes security again, and they're looking at me, and I'm shaking my head like I'm out of here. I was about ready to get in my car and leave. I mean, why does this happen around me? And there was a post on it on Facebook, and my daughter gets on there and she goes, "Yeah, that was my dad saving the lady."
Hi, Mary. Mary's a good friend. Mary, drop a link. Namaste. Yeah. It's if you're near the crime
Hey,
scene, you'll.
Sean, I send you a Chinese roll. Take a look. This one with the hitting the woman. I send also to Darren. Check it out in your messenger.
Gang of men beat women in China restaurant. Oh no, that's not
This
good.
was in China for sure.
Yeah, it's in China.
I'm going and get me a refill of coffee. I'll be back.
Good idea. Warning: distressing content.
Make a love shout out. I already met Jeffrey and Vlogs, I think, last year.
What the heck
Not
is that?
good.
Oh, the hell?
Darren,
Not good. Not good. That's put adult content on this. That's not good. Not
That's
good.
the Chinese guy. They don't know how to respect a woman. Seriously,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that's the reality.
Good.
yeah, you see, if I was the guy in the black shirt that came in to stop the guy from hitting that girl like he was, I wouldn't have wasted any time. I would have knocked him out, and it would have been over right there. He would have hit the floor. Because anybody
Oh,
witnessed that, he's the one that just started getting physical. And me, you don't hit women. And even if a woman hit me, I would
no,
walk away.
that's not
Yes,
right.
I've been hit by the best of them. And a woman hits me,
Uh,
I'm walking away. Okay. Well, especially if
yeah,
if they're
you just
Asian.
said, "Hi, Mary."
I I hit an Asian woman in the face with my fist with what I got. I would probably kill the woman. That's why I would
Darren, I
never
send
hit a woman.
again. Darren, I send again, and also Sean, take a look.
That's
Throwing soup.
crazy. This one's on YouTube as well. What's the matter with these people? What's the matter with these people?
I have no idea.
They have no self
Uh,
control.
They're
uh,
probably doing
No
it for
self
views and
control.
stuff.
No self control at all.
that's the
Crazy.
problem.
These people are crazy. Crazy. So what's new and exciting in Sweden?
Uh, exciting, huh? It has been a rough year.
Darren, it says that there was a man waiting for a woman to get out of the toilet. It's like, what's this got to do with this fight going on by the counter?
Hey.
Oh my God, I've seen people fight over worse stuff than that. But dude should not have gone up and start, pounding on a woman's face like that in a
No.
restaurant. That not no.
You know, people fight over the stupidest thing ever.
Correct.
In the West, yes.
That's what I don't get. They can't think before actually doing it.
That's right.
People are
Not
just so
necessary.
dumb these days. I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking
Thank you,
about
Mary.
people in general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
but
gotta
yeah, but yeah, but Asian countries are a lot more respectable than the West. That's just factual. But it looks like
yeah.
China is really falling off their rocker if this is all Chinese stuff here.
Well, I'm sure that there's a lot in the UK as well, Sean. Every Friday night in the UK, same thing. It's not everybody. It's just a small amount of people.
Oh my God, guys! There's so many Filipino guys are very reckless when it comes to driving. I was watching a news. There is a conductor from the conductor from from the bus. While he was going down, there is a one car hit him. His body was split into two. This is so
Oh,
disgusting.
God.
Ooh, that's painful.
Yeah, I send you
Oh,
the link. Take a look. It's really horrifying.
I'll
oh,
pass from watching that.
He's.
that is a painful
Oh
experience.
my God.
That's
Yeah, I
gotta hurt.
know.
Yeah, you're just seeing them laying there. You don't actually see it take place, and everybody's just
That's
driving
bad.
by, walking by like nothing's going on.
His body
Good
was split
grief.
into two. And then his body was his I think his upper was on the other side, and the other one is in the near in the bus. My God,
MLSO is right. Drinking is the problem.
Where was that, Cheer?
it happens in I think in Cavite or something. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because right nowadays, I'm telling you now, guys, there are so many Filipinos when they're getting drunk, they keep on driving. They don't think about the possibility what they can do or what damages can do when they're driving when they're drunk. They can
Or
hit
the
someone.
consequences they will face.
Yeah, yeah. It happens. It happens to to one of our veterinarian. While he was going to his vet, he was on the motorcycle. There is a one SUV hit him, and my God, the our doctor died instantly. And they found out that the lady was drunk. Yeah, you're driving, you're drunk. Oh my God. Majority
Oh,
of the Filipinos are doing that. They love
Uh,
to drive while drunk.
yeah, but see that's an accident. Those brawls that we were watching, that doesn't
Yeah.
happen in the Philippines. That's not an accident. The only way that that happens in the Philippines is there's definitely a Westerner involved that started it. That's the only
Mm-hmm.
way that that happens.
Yeah.
God. We're 3 minutes.
I saw
Three.
in the news. I saw the news. The guy was his body was split. Oh my God! This is the first time I've seen that. Ew.
Ugly.
The
MLS.
thing
So
is,
Sean, you're going to the Philippines.
yeah, Darren. The thing is, if
Yeah.
that guy was guilty, he has not allowed to take a license anymore, and he will be on jail. And it depends for how many years he will stay in the jail. The jail in the
Man.
Philippines, it's not
Really?
good. It's
Yeah.
not good.
Make a little shout out. When it comes to making plans, it's like the military. Nothing ever goes to plan. That's why I really don't make plans. It's going to happen when it happens, and everybody's going to know it because it's going to spread. Everybody, oh my God, Sean's in the Philippines. Yeah, I'll be in Makati at the Peninsula Hotel as usual.
I just dropped your premiere, by the way, Darren.
Thank you very
So
much, brother.
You're welcome.
Hello,
um,
sis.
I, I I plan on doing it, but it's just when that is going to happen. I really don't know. It depends on the economy. It depends on the business.
Okay.
You're welcome. Here to support each other. Yeah, I'll be back, guys. I'm just gonna be here in the BGBG.
I'm already over at your premiere.
I'm just going in another tab here. Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah,
But
Darren's
see,
premiere.
Hey, Panay, New York. That's good.
I said this once, I think, in your last live stream, Darren, and I'll repeat it because a lot of people that are here didn't hear me say it. Let me tell you, there's only one thing that we have in the United States that the world does not have: rednecks. What that means, Darren knows what it means, but let me explain to you what rednecks is. That term came from the old coal miners in West Virginia because they wear a red bandana around their neck. Okay, that's how the term got started. But it's a bunch of country boy hit types. Okay, like if some country invades the United States somewhere in Florida, like where Kyle's at, you're going to see a lot of NASCARs and pickup trucks headed that direction. And then by the time the military actually shows up to fight the battle, it'll be over. You're going to see shotgun shells and beer cans everywhere.
Yeah, it's
because
crazy down
because
here.
these rednecks, they're begging to shoot people. They don't care who, and a lot of them tend to be racist too.
Exactly.
Oh
People
yeah,
just don't care anymore.
Kyle knows what rednecks are, but the rest
I'm
of the
not.
world does not have them.
I'm pretty sure my parents know a lot about that stuff, but maybe a little bit to me. But yeah, I know how everything works. Well, maybe not everything, but maybe a little because I do watch the news every now and then.
Yeah, they'll make an impact. Let's put it that way. A bunch of beer bellies like that, but a lot of them are going to get wasted too. But like I said, you're going to see a lot of shotgun shells and empty beer cans everywhere.
At least I don't drink, so I tried beer on my birthday.
Don't bother, Kyle.
Huh?
Don't bother.
Believe me. Don't drink and drive.
It kills your
It's
brain
against the law
cells. It's
for us.
expensive.
But it took me a while to
If you drink
think
and
of it.
drive, for sure.
What America has that the rest of the world don't. And that sums up our culture here in America, if you want to call it that, American culture, is rednecks. A Christmas to them
That's
is
only a
uh,
small.
is a honey baked ham, greens, and cornbread with a side of moonshine. That's a redneck Christmas there.
Yeah.
I figured.
Okay. I tell you, this world
Small
is
portion of the population, though.
gosh. Shut thing down.
And if there is no karaoke when it comes to them. They play the banjo, getting
I'm not
roasted
in.
on moonshine.
Come on.
A banjo sounds like a broken guitar. Because there was some drunk redneck invented the banjo. That's all I know.
My dad listens to a lot of rock and roll.
Hello, Paul Gila. How you doing?
Just like the bagpipes. It was a drunk Scotsman that invented that. But when I went there, went up that further north I went, the more I needed a translator. But it's interesting that them people invented an instrument that sounds like a cat being sodomized.
Now that I think about it, I'm probably going to start adding moderators, I think. I'm not sure yet, but I'm probably thinking to the point.
Nobody thought that was funny. Unless y'all haven't heard bagpipes before.
I heard bagpipes before.
Yeah, it sounds like a cat being sodomized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean! Kuya Sean! Why you sound like that, Kuya Sean?
You sound like a cat.
Oh my god.
And there's probably a couple of Scotsmen in the chat saying, "Oh, you better withdraw that one, boy."
Oh, jeez.
I know Shadow Sweet's smiling. He's trying not to laugh.
Who's trying to not to laugh?
Well, I happen to like bagpipes.
Yeah. Well, I like them too, but I got to make a joke.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, I pick on my own country about the rednecks, but that's
Yeah.
true. Like, what the hell happened here? There's shotgun shells and beer cans everywhere. Yeah. They'd be the first ones to show up if we ever got invaded, but which would never happen. That's why we call January 6th the beer belly perch. Because they were a bunch of beer bellies that did that.
I never heard that one before. So.
Yeah. We stole it from the Germans, when they had the beer hall perch. We called it the beer belly. We called ours January 6th the beer belly perch. And when you see the QAnon shaman with that buffalo head, in the native culture, we're saying that's what happens when the peyote wears out. When the peyote wears off.
How long
I'll tell
is
you.
this
Yeah.
thing?
Hey, Shadow Sweet, I got to tell you that band, my daughter got me into Nightwish.
Yeah.
That he does. It's not bagpipes. I think they're called the Ulluden pipes or something, because you don't have to blow air into the bag. It's just automatically inflated, and
Yeah.
that the way they did it made it sound awesome. I could listen to that all day long. Nightwish.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm familiar with Nightwish.
And the woman, she sings like one of Odin's daughters. She's like a goddess, man. It's like, whoa. Flora Jensen, she's from Denmark.
Yeah.
But the band is from Finland.
Yeah.
Like my daughter was, I was passing by her bedroom watching what she's watching on TV, and she's watching a concert from Nightwish. And she looks over, Dad, what do you want? I'm like, who is that? She goes, oh, that's Nightwish. I said, she goes, you want me to turn it down? I'm like, no. Let it play. I want to keep watching. I'm like, these people are really good. I like this. Because I never heard it before. And hell, this was like 3 years ago. My daughter introduced me to some bands I never knew about. And another one was Ghost, and they're from Sweden. They're real big. Ghost is.
Ghosters.
You've heard of them, Shadow, right? I'm sure, because they're from Sweden.
I know a lot of bands, but not that one.
Ghost? Yeah, they're from Sweden. Tobias Forge, the lead singer.
I need to check that up.
Yeah, they're huge. Worldwide, no doubt. They love them in Japan, too. It's one of my daughter's favorite bands. She sat me down once.
Wow.
She goes, Dad, listen to this band. And what's unique about that band is it shows that my daughter's generation what it was like to be in the 80s. And it reminds us that grew up in the 80s of what we once had. That's what's unique about that band. If you took that band and put them in the 80s, they would have fit right in. You wouldn't have known.
That is cool.
Well, Shadow, I've karaoke'd like 3 of their songs on Darren's live stream.
Okay.
Dance Macabre, Call Me a Little Sunshine, and Mariana Cross. And when she bumped into Ghost, she started listening to 80s music, and she goes, you guys had such a great generation of music. I said, yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
That's because we were Gen Xers. We knew we were getting screwed somewhere. We knew. That's why what's going on now doesn't surprise us.
I
There
agree.
ain't gonna be any Social Security. Well, hell, we already knew that. What do you think? We had the greatest generation of music because we knew we were getting screwed. We couldn't put our finger on it during the day, but we knew something was up.
I think it's going to be even harder for younger generation now. Between student debt and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can't afford to buy a house. Ooh.
Yeah, and college used to be for free. That's why was trying to talk to my daughter Beth to going to the University of Munich. I was going to send her too. I said, "Oh, they're like, look, honey, you can go there. You'll enjoy it. You'll fit right in because you look German, blonde hair, blue eyes." And I said, you would love it. And then when you got back home after graduation, you wouldn't be eyeballs deep in debt that you'll never get out of. That's why a lot of people like me are sending their kids over to Europe, because you go to Europe for college, it's tuition free. It's tuition free in Sweden, isn't it, Shadow Swede?
Say it again.
college tuition is free there in Sweden, just like all the other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your kids don't go eyeballs deep in debt that they'll never get out of. They have to pay their room and board, which isn't much, which anybody can handle that. But see, they're charging, kids when they graduate from a 4-year university over here in the States, you're looking at at least $100,000 they're in debt.
Yeah, you can take student loans here as well.
Yeah.
But
in
you really
Canada,
don't
we get
need them.
grants for college, university loans and grants. It's not free, but it's discounted.
Yeah.
Hi,
In
Paul.
Germany, at University of Munich, because I already talked to them, they said all they charge is for room and board. That's it. And it was like $500 a year. I'm like, shit, I got that. I was trying to get my daughter to go, but she didn't want to go to Germany.
That'd be amazing.
But my daughter, Beth, she really took the German side of the family. Got that long blonde wavy hair and blue eyes. Yeah, she looks German. I told her, I said, everybody over there is going to think that you're German, honey. Even though your ancestry is German, but mixed with all kinds of other things. Mixed with all kinds of other things also.
The winner, Mrs. R from Bingo Warriors, is the last chatter. Mrs. R. So send that. Thank you. 14 million people in the house. Drop your links. That's good. Okay, now I gotta send that. And if you haven't done so, smash that like button. Let's go here. Hey! So, Mrs. R, if you don't have my Facebook Messenger, just go to my main channel. The link's there. Just leave me your Gcash name and number. You're good to go. So, congratulations, Mrs. R. Woohoo! Who else is? Yes, Salamat. Philippine Adventures. Watching your video now. And Shadow's reviewing some books. He's reading them, then going to review them. He's got some books to
And
catch
I
up.
am unboxing them.
I like it. Does it take you a while?
Oh,
Read thick books.
well, actually, this is not a thin book. This is not a thin book. This is
What is that?
pretty.
What book is
And-
that? What was the
And
title?
I have this one too, my recent one.
The Ultimate
You wrote it.
Prepper and
You,
Survival Animal. That's awesome.
that's your book you wrote, right?
No, the one who wrote it, Reliable Prepper.
Isn't that the dude that's on YT?
He's on YouTube, Reliable Prepper. He has
Yeah, you've had a
his
couple
own
people
channel.
with. Yeah, we've had people on one of your lives that
Yeah.
had the name Prepper in his name. Wasn't that him?
I never had a Reliable Prepper on my live.
That's what his name was, Reliable. Or no,
Yeah.
it must have had a different name. But there was other people with the name Prepper in their name.
Yeah, Urban UK Urban Prepper is one. Norfolk UK Prepper. Yeah, well, this is the Ultimate Prepping and Survival Handbook, and this is Before All Fall Apart.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
emergency prep manual for the real world.
Yeah, but if some American Southerner wrote a book like that, it would be very short and it'd be on one page. It would say, Shoot first and then ask questions. That's it.
You had some state. Hi, channel. Make a little shout out. Thank you so much. Salamat.
The only thing interesting in a redneck's book
Yeah.
would be how to make a still properly without blowing your ass up to make shine.
Moonshine.
Yep. Only few people know how to make it effectively. One of the best famous ones was Popcorn Sutton, and he was from North Carolina. He was making shine for like 50 years. I mean, he was an old timer type. He knew what he was
Okay.
doing. And a lot of times they wanted to arrest him, but they couldn't because he didn't sell it. He made it. It's selling it is what makes it illegal. You can give it away, but you can't sell it. The reason is because the government can't tax it, is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
But he made the best shine. That shine would be making you say, "How to do that day."
It's illegal with moonshine here.
Let's check Fanatic Guy's channel. Let's see. Fanatic.
But you really got to know what you're doing. Even Popcorn Sutton said that you can't, cut corners on doing this. You can easily make a giant bomb and blow your ass up and half the woods around you. He said you got to be very careful on how you make your still.
Gotta look at
Yeah.
the old video. Get his link. Hi, Marie. I'm trying to remember what Fanatic Guys. Paul, done your short. But figure out what Fanatic Guides. I don't know, it's Fanatic Guy or Fanatic Guide. I have to get his old link. Connect. Click on the link in one of old lives and find it is. That's where it is. One of my old lives. Let me see. Live.
Anyway, make
Yeah.
a little shout out. I have nothing against you or anything else, but I'm assuming I know you under another name because you've asked me questions like last week, I think it was, or the week before, that only a few people would know. That's why I figured I knew you under another name. Because when you asked, I mean, I went ahead and answered. I was thinking, I got to know this person under another name for them to know that.
Let's see if I can find. Yeah, here he is. Here's in one of my old comments. I wonder if he left a comment. Ah,
Well, usually Fanatic comes around with Shadow Swedes around.
so we're checking one of the
Yeah.
old ones, but the active comment.
Are you talking about Fanatic Guy?
Yeah, trying to find his link.
Mm.
Found an old video with him on it,
Yeah.
but it didn't show.
I think that's Gumby on his avatar, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Is Fanatic Guy still on YouTube?
so he is.
Oh,
Check-
he's around, but he just doesn't come to Darren's that much hardly anymore.
Mm.
Let me just see.
Yeah, but people in
It's
J Mike's
2007.
channel hardly knew about me and her.
I forgot where I met Fanatic Guy from.
It had to have been
A
here.
long time. Probably, or somewhere else.
Yeah, but J Mike knew nothing of her.
I wonder what happened. I don't know if any of you guys know who Orlando Magic Nation was. He was a good friend of mine back then.
Well, he's probably a
There,
fan of the. He's a fan of the
I
basketball team.
put Fanatic Guide's link in the private chat.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna. Please. Is that the right link? Fanatic Guys.
Hi, Flip.
And I'm still
Nice to see
subscribed to
Flip.
him.
Oh, Fanatic goes to
There
J
it is.
Mike's. I didn't know that.
Not anymore.
Because J Mike's
That I've
channel
seen.
died long ago. You know, after a couple weeks when you first went over to the Philippines,
Jerry says
it,
he's always there.
it lasted for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then his channel died. He was lucky to have 2 or 3 people on in his live stream because all the
Let's
hype
see the latest
died
video.
off.
No, his channel is still active because I get some notifications from him.
Yeah, he's still got lots. He's still got 4.26K 3 days ago. Yeah, he has a video.
Can somebody drop me his channel in the chat?
Yeah, I'll drop this 12-minute video, 6-minute gamer.
Oh.
4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Apple and Shaw. Let's try this. I'll drop this one for you. Copy. There it is. Fanatic.
What did Make a Love shout out leave? Probably didn't even hear the question.
I just subbed to him. I was wondering where he.
There's Fanatic.
I just subbed to him just now.
There's one of his videos. There you go. Still there.
Thank God.
And Mac, MEC Mixed Channel. Hello. Welcome. Let's see who else we need to flex. Flip, Elliot, make a left shout out. Flip, Elliot. Hello.
Oh, dang, he started in 2013. My goodness.
Mama is in the house. Mama King, YPC. Thank you, po. Salamat. Feel free to drop a link. Short video. We'll connect. There's Puck King is still there. Thank you. Share.
Wow, it's 11:11.
Good morning, Philippines.
Well, it has to be almost the afternoon over there.
Yeah, the Philippines are exactly 12 hours ahead. So it's 11:10 p.m. here. So it's 11:10 a.m. there. They're ahead. Thank you, Mama.
Right, I already know that.
Hey, Mega Love shout out. Thank you, Bo. Mama says hello, Shadow.
I know.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I went. Had to bring up your live stream and click on it in order to look at the channel. That's got to be. That is definitely a ninja account because whoever that person is asks questions that only few people would know. Because we're talking from about 4.5 years ago. Shadow Swede wouldn't know about this. Kyle wouldn't know. Ask about the Ellie wouldn't. The only ones that would know would be Cher and you, Darren.
About what?
Nobody else in here would have known. No, it was like 2 weeks ago on your live stream. Make a love shout out. Asked me some questions about 4 years ago or more.
Yeah,
I think it was, and only few people would know about that. So I know this person under another name. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to attack them or anything. All I'm saying is don't hide. Just go ahead and show us who you really are.
Yeah, I obviously wouldn't know who that person would have been.
I'm just surprised that some people still think and talk about something that had absolutely nothing to do with them, and they don't even know half the story. That would remember that. I'm serious. The last time I talked to her was mid-November 2020.
Wow.
wow.
That was the last time I ever spoke to her, and it was on a video call. And Sammy was in the video call with us.
Wow.
That's why Sammy knows firsthand because she was a part of that conversation. Uh,
Hey, now,
Well
cool.
said, Sean. Well said.
but after that, that's when the rumor started with the trolls that I left her for Sammy. I'm like, no, everybody knows I'm not interested in ladyboys, and I'm not gay. I'm not that way. I don't judge people. Just because I don't judge people and think that they're weird doesn't mean that I make friends with them. Does not mean that I partake either. I hang around a bunch of drunks. It doesn't mean I get drunk with them. I'm usually the designated driver.
Yeah, Sean's not a drinker. Definitely not. Not a drinker. Definitely not.
But
My friends are drinkers. I was at the party last night. My friend's a drinker. It's a good thing I was driving.
whoever Megalo shout out is, I have no beef, and I don't hate you or anything like that. Even though I may know you from another name, it's just if you want to talk, you don't have to hide. And if there's some questions you want to answer, I'll answer them for you. Because my life is transparent on YT. People have known me since when the lockdowns happened, February 2020, when I joined YT. People have known me since then, like Darren. They'll tell you how much I do not go home, and they tell you what I do damn near on a daily basis, what my life is like. Cher could tell you the same thing too. If there's anybody that's transparent on YT, they'll tell you I'm one of them. I give my real name. You see my picture. You see my face. I'm not afraid. Like I remember one of the trolls wanted to say, "I know where you live." I'm like, "Hey, go ahead and walk up on my land, on my property, and knock on the door." My son's just
Thank
begging to
you.
shoot somebody. Since I gave my son that over and under double barrel shotgun, I want to shoot somebody. I know you don't. I said, but if you
No.
have to, yes. But I'm sure he'd be more than happy to oblige. Someone come knocking up on the door and they can't identify you because there's security cameras all over my property, and that's the first thing they look at. And if they don't identify you and you look strange and you're not from the town, the first thing that's going to come out the door is a barrel in your face. That's very common in my town because we all look after one another and we know who belongs in town and who don't.
People are just weird.
Yeah. First things that come out of that door is that over and under double barrel shotgun. Gonna be right in your face. Who the hell are you and what do you want?
Obviously looking for attention, I would imagine.
Well, people don't realize that there are more guns in America than there are people. Okay, there's some people own small armories. Okay, and especially in Texas, when you see a sign that says no trespassing, that's exactly what it means. And if you wander on somebody's land in Texas, Yes, they can shoot you dead as a doornail and get away with it. Why? Because you violated their land. No trespassing. That's what it means. Do not come on this land. We will shoot you. Especially in Texas.
Right. I only been to Texas, I think, like one time, I believe.
I go there all the time. I like
love
that
going
when
to
they.
Texas.
The reason
Yeah,
why we went there in the first place because we had family, but they moved down to
hey,
Georgia.
Darren, they were no longer allowed to. They got a lot of people on the death penalty. There were no longer people that were mentally off or retarded. They weren't allowed to execute them anymore. And the people in Texas were like, "Well, shit, where's the fun now?"
Gee.
Because the definition of retarded in Texas is pretty wide.
Oh, geez.
The heck?
See, that's where I need Adrian to be here because he's from Texas, and you'd say, "Yeah, Sean's right." But other states are like that too, and Ohio is one of them. Maybe not in your inner cities, but you go out into one of these farm country towns where I live in. Yeah, if you're doing, if they know if you belong in town or not, or you're from there. If not, there's going to be eyes on you, wondering who is this person, because we've had things
Party!
happen. We've had things happen in town with kids or whatnot, and people are very, very skittish of an outsider. Because if anything like that were to happen in our town, it points to an
Ah,
outsider. And the first place we look is Greenville. That's the biggest town to us.
let's see what's Hardy's latest next thing coming up. Let's see, video, no upcoming, live. It will drop a short.
Because the last 4th of July festivities, not this past 4th of July, but this was the year before this year, on 4th of July, I had caught a couple of, I guess they were in their late teens, early 20s. They were selling drugs in town to people. And I told them, I said, get out of this town. And if you bring the double back over into this town, I will kill you. There are too many kids in this town. They wanted to stand up to me, but then they realized how big I was and didn't want it. I said, and because I know that they're not going to call the police over because they would just turn themselves in. Yeah, I got illegal illicit drugs. This guy's threatening me. Yeah, you're going to jail, buddy. I gave him a chance and I gave him a warning. And ever since then, nobody brings drugs into that town
Well, at least you gave him the warning, thank God.
because I will kill them. And every other parent in the town would be right behind me, except for
Yeah.
Sarah. Sarah is a lot more fanatic than I am. She'd want to, fuck that, I'll kill him right now, you mother. And we would have to hold her back because Sarah has got 4 kids and she's very fanatical.
Right.
Thanks,
Who was-
Hardy.
Who was that other person that was just up here that just left?
That was Shadow Sweet.
Shadow, he's
Oh, oh, never mind. Okay, I was just wondering.
pressed the
I
wrong
closed
button.
that whole tab.
he was trying. He's looking to push the coffee button.
The coffee button.
Coffee button.
Always like a good coffee. It happens sometimes. It happens to all of us.
I'll never forget it when they caught the dude trying to rob the gasoline station, and her son plays football with my son. We call him Waffle, and then we caught the dude, and I was yelling at him because County hadn't showed up yet, and I'm like, "You got a rope in the back of your pickup truck?" He goes, yeah, go get it. And then she was defending him, and she was being robbed by him. He said, well, we're going to make a noose and put it around his neck, and we're going to drag him behind his pickup truck. He goes, yeah! That dude about shit his pants. He was begging to go with County by the time they got there.
Did he really shit his pants?
Yeah, I'm like, we need to take him downtown and hang his ass right there on one of those light posts and put a sign
Hey.
up there. You come into this town and cause problems, this is going to be you. We don't play games here.
Right.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey,
Yeah, but when
Tammy.
Hello, Darren. Hi, Shadow Brother. Hi, Sean.
Hey,
Hi,
Tammy.
Tammy.
Good to see you again.
and,
Hey.
and and I stop
Good
there
to
every
see
time I'm
you.
home, Darren, and she laughs every time he talks about that. She goes, "I can't believe you did that." He goes, "He crapped his pants, didn't he?" He goes, "Yeah, he did." I said, "Yeah, so he should." I wanted to kill him because he had a weapon on you. I'm like, the hell with that. We need to send a message to the surrounding areas. You come into this town and cause trouble, you're going to hang. And the mayor, Monica, she was like, "Come on, Sean, we can't do that." I'm like, "Yeah, you can. You're the mayor. If you say hang him, we're hanging him." She goes, "I can't do that." I said, "There won't be any trouble in this town, will there be?"
Yeah, but there might be, but there might be legal repercussions. So that's why.
Well, a lot of people would support us because there's a lot of children that live in our town, a lot of young families.
Uh, Daniel, I'm commenting on your live right now. Tam sack number 6. Uh,
You were
all
asking
right.
Darren earlier
Sorry,
when was the next investigation we had? We had one last night.
I missed it.
So did
Was
I,
that
because I didn't go.
Yeah,
you didn't
Darren,
go?
No.
Darren, in the old West, hanging the person like that, we call that lynch mob justice
I know.
because the so-called law has no damn intentions of stopping us.
Uh, but the punishment has to fit the crime.
Well, Billy and his friends caught him as they were coming in, but they were behind him. He was already holding her up, and then Billy and them came in. He turned the gun. Billy grabbed the gun. They just started wailing on him, and then until they got some zip ties and zip tied his hands together, and that's when I came in.
Yeah.
Billy, go to your pickup truck. You got any rope? Yeah, go get it. He was all for it. Yeah, Billy was
Mob
loved on
mentality is
the.
not good.
Yeah, at that time, Billy was a senior on the football team, and he was loved by everybody. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going. He went and got it. And Laura was like, "You can't do that." Like you can pull the rope, Laura. That's what I call poetic justice.
Oh, gee. Oh, thank you, Hardy. Hardy's awesome.
Oh, nice. He gave not a super chat, but
Yeah.
But our town is called a village actually, and it's very peaceful, and we like it that way.
Yeah.
what you call it?
And it's still a viable town, eh, Sean? What's the biggest industry there?
Remember,
It's mostly all farm, corn,
Okay.
beans, wheat. Um, we have 2 bars. We have 1 restaurant and an ice cream shop. It's called the Snack Shop. We have a dollar store, and there's a
Dollar
and
Tree.
she owns the gas station. She owns the gas station. Her father owns the grocery store in town.
Oh yeah.
Remind me not to visit Sean.
Well, I told Laura, I said, your dad would be more than happy to let us put him on that post and hang him downtown, right? She knew her dad would. He'd be like, hell yeah, hang us. That's my daughter.
Thanks, brother.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
Very kind. I like the image. Yeah.
One of the funny things is they brought that to the town meeting once when the council meets, with the mayor. Somebody brought up lynch mob justice. We need to bring that back. And they're like, yeah, because they heard what happened. And Monica was like, do you realize you caused a stir in the last town meeting? I'm like, I didn't mean to. I wasn't even there. He goes, I know it. I said, but you're the mayor, and what you say goes.
No. It still has to be legal, Sean.
It's like, okay, we'll make it a jury trial, and everybody that's on the jury is from the town. Who do you think they're going to side with?
Oh, too funny.
Probably you.
Well, they would find him guilty, but then the judge would have to give an appropriate sentence.
Yeah, but mostly, I wanted to do it to send a message to the surrounding areas. You come into this town and get out of hand and like this, yeah, we're going to hang you. So that would put, hopefully the rumors that went around the county, they'd be like, don't screw around New Madison, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, but that would just get the FBI on the case. Because if you're doing something that's not lawful, you're just as bad as the criminal. I know you're trying to send a message, but that's a little extreme. I don't know what that, not good. Yeah. I'm for the right punishment, but not capital punishment. That's good. You guys are awesome. So many people, thank you for your support.
We don't have the capital punishment over here anymore.
Yeah.
It's if you get sentenced to life over here, it's not actual life. It's not a life sentence.
In Texas and Louisiana, it is. Those two states, there is no such thing as parole in those states.
Oh, here.
Because especially in Louisiana, when you're in like Polk prison in Louisiana, like we don't have to worry about them escaping because a lot of them go in that swamp. Ain't none of them coming out because they just got ate up by a bunch of gators. Yeah, you don't want to escape from a jail or prison in Louisiana. Yeah, that you're surrounded by gators everywhere for miles, and they will eat your ass up.
Over here, they've only 4 people has ever got a proper life sentence.
Yeah, in other states here, besides Texas and Louisiana, they got parole and all kinds of stuff. They're pretty lenient, but Texas and Louisiana will not bend.
No. Yeah, it's true. Some life sentences are like a third of the way through a sentence and they're out. So life sentence can be 25 to life, Sean? So minimum was 25, but
Yeah.
can they
if I had some of my friends from Louisiana and Texas there that day at the gas station when that happened, they would have come running up. We heard about a hanging. Can we help? They were like, let's do this. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, no problem.
One of the people over here that's actually been recently sentenced to a life sentence, believe it or not, was a police officer.
Whoops. Did not mean to do that.
You're a bad dude.
Yeah. He murdered a woman in London.
5%, maybe of the police officer, maybe 2 to 5% are really bad, and that's the ones that make all the other ones bad.
She
But the
was
land,
walking home on New Year's Eve in London, and she wasn't far from her house when he kidnapped her, and
Hey.
he raped her, murdered her, and then dumped her body in a field and tried to set light to her body.
yeah, Darren. New Mexico was the last state to abolish lynch mob justice, and they abolished it back in 1898, right before the 20th century started. So that's pretty recent.
Yeah. Just not good. Not good. Because doing those
Yeah.
extreme things, it's almost like giving
Yeah.
permission to other people to do extreme things.
Well,
Carlotta, good morning.
at first look, when you'd see the lynch mob coming to town, they'd be riding horses, and they would have rifles and pistols and everything, but they would have these burlap bags with holes cut in them covering their heads. That's why they almost look like the Klan before the Klan actually existed. But they had to hide their identity, so nobody could have to answer for hanging the criminals.
Crazy.
Over here, we had a 6-year-old boy that lived with his dad and his dad's girlfriend, and his mum is in prison for murder. And the poor lad was tortured and beaten to death. And they only got 25 years. He was 6 years old. The injuries he sustained and the torture he went through was absolutely disgusting. And they gave him 20 odd years each.
No, they needed life sentences for that. I mean, permanent life sentence, no parole. You kill a kid, a child, no, you ain't getting away. It's either you serve a life sentence, or we throw up the rope right here in the courthouse, and I'll pull it, and my conscience is clear. Me, I get to the point.
Honestly, Sean, what they've done to that poor boy is absolutely appalling. She would make him stand in the hallway all night long.
No. You don't
Facing the
torture
wall.
children.
She'd feed him water with salt in. That's what he got. They'd sit there with her kids and eat food, and the poor lad was made to stand in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm not the model Christian, and it does, say, you have to show mercy. But I'm sorry, when it comes to kids, I'm merciless. There is no mercy when it comes to children.
Yeah,
and I don't see how people can do that to their own flesh and blood. I got 4 kids of my own, and I would never do that.
Killed him was she was bashing his head off the damn floor, and then turned around and told the police and the ambulance that he had done it himself. But they found cameras inside the house, and it was all on video what they were doing to the poor boy, 6 years of age.
Like I said, there are some people in this world that don't need to be having kids.
No. And what she done to him with the soul, she got it in the prison. We've got a good hiding in that in the prison. She's segregated from everybody now.
Oh, yeah. And if they're in prison, and the prisoners, kill people, usually kill people like that. You hurt a child or molest a child or whatever, they usually kill you.
Mhm.
And me, I would turn a blind eye. I said, I didn't see shit.
Yeah.
So would I.
I wouldn't say a thing. I'm like, okay.
Mm.
You know who Gary Glitter is, don't you, Sean?
I'm sorry.
You know who Gary Glitter is?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
He was a
Nope.
singer. He was a he sang "Do You Want to Be in My Gang?"
I'm not
He
sure.
went abroad and molested kids abroad, and then come back to England thinking he could get away with it.
Yeah, he's an old fart, right? He wears Hawaiian
Yeah.
shirts, kind of. Yeah, I know him now. Who you're talking about? Yeah.
He sang the song "Do You Want to Be in My Gang, My Gang?"
But it's like they let him get away with it.
No, he got sentenced to 15 years in prison, and they put him in the prison 15 minutes from my house.
Okay, I didn't know that they finally got the justice against him because he was a rich guy.
Gisela!
Yeah, he got sentenced to 15 years, and he served. He was in the prison near me, 15 minutes from my house, and they had a show on at Christmas. The prisoners put on, and he performed his song, and he was booed off the stage, and he left the stage in tears. Well, they released him early hours of the morning, police escort, and he got put not far away from me, and he's back in prison again to serve the rest of his sentence because he was caught downloading child porn again.
Oh, Jesus.
How are you, Gisela? Gisela in Hong Kong. Make a little shout out.
Yeah, you look at the singer Gary Glitter. It's in Thailand or somewhere like that, where he was molesting children.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos on Scoops, on TikTok, on YT of these guys setting people up on a chat, saying that they're going to meet up with a minor somewhere, and they get a hold of these guys and they start beating on them, and they get them to admit it on camera what they did. And if not, they're going to call the police anyway. And it's like I commented on every one of these videos I saw like that. I said, "Good, go after President Trump."
Yeah, we got
if you're gonna talk the talk and walk the walk. Let's go get the pedo president we have. Well, they don't want to hear that because those jackasses supported him in the first place. They can't admit that he did it, even though the evidence is right in front of your face.
Yeah, we got them in the UK, where they set up, pretend to be a young teenager and that.
Yeah, Darren, we got a lot of.
They find out where they live and go to their house.
Yeah, since November, we've got a lot of firsts in this country. That we got the first 37 convicted felon president elected, along with being a pedophile. What other crimes has this guy committed? And we got the first foreign lady as the president's wife, which was a mail order bride and porn model. And they don't want to address that either.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
And they were saying, wait a minute, you got to send her and your son Barron back because he's an anchor baby. You got to send them back. Deport them.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Share short video. Okay.
About 2 hours away from me today was a wild bushfire. You can see the smoke for 8 miles away. Wildfire.
Yeah, we have a lot in Canada too. Okay.
We rarely
But
get them in the UK.
but Darren, a lot of folks do not realize how big that this court trial can be. It's going to span over a lot of things. Corey Feldman is getting involved in it because, and Hollywood has had this issue, but they made sure California and the LA County area that the statute of limitations still exists. And Corey Feldman says that's why I haven't been able to come forward anymore, because the statute of limitations runs out. They made sure that that law stays because this happens and it's still continuing. You know, because of the Diddy trial got him started, and then now that the Epstein files are coming around, they're going to get Corey Feldman on this one too. Because he said there are a lot of people involved in this, because that's why he was one of the biggest 80s kid stars there were. And then when he spoke out for the first time, his acting career went in the toilet because of it. But not only him, Macaulay Culkin, another one. That the star of Home Alone. He was a big star in the 80s with John Candy movies and whatnot. He spoke out. His career was destroyed also with Corey Feldman.
Isn't that him that was in the Goonies and the Lost Boys?
Yes, that's Corey Feldman.
Thought so.
And this is going to stretch out over decades. A woman came forward with a book, and she said that you need to look at the Bilderbergs. The Bilderberg group, they meet once a year, the richest people in the world.
Yeah.
She said she's come to find out she didn't know who these people were. She only knew them by their first name, but she was only a kid at the time. One of them, the only name that she would give was David Rockefeller. That guy was a dirtbag. And the Rothschild's name, but she wouldn't mention which one. Yeah, this is going to span over a big area, this trial.
Wow. Is it going on?
It's going to. And I'm saying, look, you know, Trump is going to hang for this. They're going to nail everybody else that's on that list, and it's going to span over Hollywood and what this woman and a bunch of her colleagues that had happened to them too as little girls. Going to bust all these rich people too. It's gonna be ugly. And me, I'm like, this is all a bunch of billionaires. Yeah, let's hang them. I'll be Maximilian Robespierre for a day, and I would enjoy it too. My conscience would be clear.
Yeah, they gotta bring people to justice. I don't care what anybody says, gotta bring people to justice. That's the way it is.
Well, as of January of next year, in the UK, you won't need a driving license to drive.
I like Darren. They said they were going to release the Epstein files when Congress comes back into session.
Good.
But Trump's name's going to be redacted because of personal reasons. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it is personal reasons that he partook in illegal activity.
I hope we can guess where his name's going to be. It's like, how many times was his name redacted?
Well, it doesn't need to be. I mean, if people remember this, back in 2015, an investigational journalist. I can't remember his name. He had the Black Book, Ghislaine Maxwell's Black Book, and the airplane logs. Who's on the plane?
Flight logs.
Yeah, the flight logs. Prince Andrew was number 1, and Bill Clinton was number 14, and a lot of MAGA people were laughing at that one, but they weren't laughing if they continued to read and got to number 78 was Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Me, I was disappointed because I saw Madonna's name on there, Naomi Campbell, Will Smith, Will Ferrell, which I didn't like him as a comedian anyway. Jonathan Cusack really disappointed me. I like Jonathan Cusack, but if he partook, go take him to the pokey.
That's right.
Because I'm telling you, people that were on that flight log going over to that island were not going over there to go snorkeling. Just like Westerners going to Thailand, they're not going over there to see the temples. And if they say that, I call BS right away.
You're funny, Sean. Not going over.
No, man. Well, the way I put things, I make it sting, and so it should.
Yeah.
That's like one of my friends saying, "I watch porn for the acting." Yeah, and I watch NASCAR because of the accidents. You liar!
Oh yeah, back in the old days, I buy Playboy for the articles. I don't think
Give
that's
him that
around.
note and call him Mr. Dobson.
But I can. That's why I find it easy to make these people look totally ridiculous. They do it to themselves. I'm very good at adding humor to it. You got to, or you're going to go insane.
That's funny.
I'm serious. I wish I had Antonio on here. He's from Inkster, Detroit. You ought to listen to how he says things. I can't believe we're being led by that nigga. Yeah, Inkster, Detroit. You would not want to go there. Trust me. I know the area and I know people there. That's why I'm not afraid of it. But you would not want to be caught dead in Inkster, Detroit, the suburb of Detroit. No, by Romulus, because you're gonna hear AK.
Some are crazy.
You're gonna hear AKA gunfire here, over there. Yes, I'm dead serious. It's like the Old West.
Crazy. Crazy. Oh, jeez. Not good. Oh, we're doing good. I think I have Tam sacked everybody, guys. If anybody has anything, just drop it.
Well, a lot of people just learned a lot about the United States.
Yes. I know certain areas. I've been to Detroit, and they say don't go over one street that way or one street that way. This street's okay, but don't go out at night. Okay. And if you go to a wealthy area in Detroit, there's police patrolling for security. They'll stop you. What are you doing here?
Well, there's a lot of places in Detroit that look bad, but there's nobody around. Because nobody's in that area anymore.
Crazy.
That's a bit like London. You go down the wrong road down in London, you'll end up in a whole world of poop.
Detroit is a prime example, you people that live outside the United States. That's a prime example of what happens to a lovely city, which was a great place to grow up and live when I was a kid.
Where is
But
this?
that all Detroit back in
Really?
1981 when Ronald Reagan became president and gave GM and all the auto industry a big tax cut to close the plants down and put all those people on the unemployment line. We're talking about 2.5 million people that lived in the Detroit area.
Wow.
But you had the surrounding areas like Flint and all the other surrounding areas, Redford. And when you look at Detroit today, that's what happens when 40 people on a boards of directors decided to pack up and leave the United States for cheap foreign labor. That's why Detroit is what it is right now.
Wow.
40 people decided that out of 2.5 million. Today, Detroit is lucky to have 400,000 people living there.
Wow. Wow.
You have feral dogs that have been running around there for years. A lot of empty buildings that used to be schools. A lot of total neighborhoods of houses. Some of them are still standing. Some of them aren't. Some of them are just a slab. But you could tell like if I took you into an area, you could tell that this was a good neighborhood at one time, but it's damn near all gone and abandoned.
Yes.
That's why they're not joking. You can go to Detroit and buy a house for a couple $100.
Yep, I remember that.
Now, there's not much to it, but at least you have the land it sits on.
Correct. Correct.
You could destroy the house and rebuild something anew.
Correct. That's exactly what you do.
But nobody's doing that.
Hey, GB. Good morning.
Like you're talking like maybe 15 to 20 square city blocks of a neighborhood that is dead. There's nobody there.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Flint, Michigan, same thing. The reason why I know this so well is because my aunts and uncles worked in Flint. They worked at AC Sparkplug and GM. They all lost their job, and they moved in with us in the south side of Chicago because we had a big house to take them in.
Wow.
Because they closed the plants down, told everybody good luck, and they moved the plants to Beijing, Hyderabad, or Sao Paulo.
Wow. Wow.
But they were the ones that started it, but it didn't end there. A lot of your other companies, all of our manufacturing is in all those countries. And that put millions of people out of work that were in the middle class.
That's right.
And they were trying to say that, oh, we're going to bring the jobs back. Really? How are you going to do that? It's not in their interest to move back here. It's not going to be profitable. They're not going to do it.
No, because they're accountable to the shareholders.
Yeah, so here's how I do it. I'm like, good, stay over there because here's what we're going to do. We're going to tariff the shit out of your product, bringing it back here in the United States, even though you're an American subsidiary company. But we're going to take the land that you once had warehousing. We're going to make worker co-ops, and we're going to compete against you. And then what are you going to do?
Ooh. It's tough because it's cheaper labor. Well, China's labor market is getting more, but if as things get automated, if manufacturing does come back to the USA, it's going to be automated.
Darren, you guys wouldn't know about this story, and it came out 3 weeks ago, and it was killed. They won't allow anybody to report on this anymore. But the Chinese released a website which you cannot get on anymore because they blocked it. Okay? Here's why. They were telling the world how much this stuff actually costs to make. Like, let's use my favorite one.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's like all these expensive furs for like $2.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton bag or Chanel that you pay thousands of dollars for. Oh, we can give you the same bag for $30 because we make them over here. We ship them to them. They slap their logo on it and charge you thousands of dollars for it. That's why you won't see that website or hear about this anymore.
Oh, well.
Because Louis Vuitton was pissed when he heard about that. Don't tell him how much it really costs. Yeah, $30. You can get a Louis Vuitton bag.
That's true. That's true.
Why do you think? Why do you think that? Why do you think the bastard's family's so damn rich? And you people buy that crap. You can get a Rolex watch for $50, which a lot of people get charged anywhere between $20,000 to $80,000 for.
I don't think we can get a knockoff, but I don't know if you can ever get a watch that cheap because they all come from Switzerland.
No, the Chinese have been doing this for a long time. That's why all of them call them, a fake bag or a fake item. No, they're not fake. They're just you're not being charged an arm and a leg for it. It's the same thing that people would buy at a Louis Vuitton store.
Exactly the same. Just doesn't have the logo or the price.
Because China makes the shit for them.
Still get you.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton bags are not made in France. They're made over in China, in sweatshops.
Correct.
I refuse to pay for a bag for the logo. I refuse to do it.
Yeah, me either. Or they give money away to people who could use it rather than spending hundreds
but a lot of people I know caught wind of this, and they were there too. They're like, all this crap that I paid lots of money for, I could have got for next to nothing. I'm like, yeah, if you want to be that stupid. Like buying Michael Jordan shoes for several hundreds of dollars, you can get them for $20 from the Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that money that you're paying those Jordan shoes for is padding Michael Jordan's lifestyle. And the people that work at Nike. Screw that.
Well, I've just bought a pair of trainers for £7.50, and they're as good as the top brand ones.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You don't want that Chanel bag, that fake Chanel bag. It's counterfeit. No, it's not counterfeit. It's the same freaking bag. It's just I spent $20 to $30 for it, and you spent what, $4,000? If your dumbass gives out that kind of money, screw that.
No, they're bloody ridiculous. For a bag that you can barely get your bank card in, let alone anything else, it's almost $2,000, and I'm like, what? No.
Well, it's a status thing, and they got people to believe this bullshit. I was never into this sort of thing. Oh, you got that? I'm like, I can give a shit less. Well, those are Michael Jordans. I said, take the freaking name off. I don't care about him. I just want something to put on my feet.
Yeah, I refuse to buy anything like that.
Yeah,
I've got a Rolex.
To this day, I don't even know what Louis Vuitton looks like. Who the hell is this guy? I know he's
It's
French.
Louis.
That's all I know.
It's Louis. Oh.
Yeah, you go on Mr. Methane's website, you'll see him laying down on the sidewalk in front of the Louis Vuitton store there in Paris, France, and holding the megaphone to his ass, and he's farting right at Louis Vuitton. Now, Methane, he's from England somewhere.
Yes.
And he can. He's the world's first flagellist. He could fart on command.
Yeah.
But I loved it when he did it at Louis Vuitton. That was hilarious.
He's on. It's either Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah,
Hey,
you get,
Zach.
Mr. Meeting.
you go in the search field here on YouTube, punch in Mr. Methane Louis Vuitton, you'll find the video. Boom, it'll be right there.
Oh yeah,
Hello, Zen.
I've seen him in. I've seen him in 2 videos with the Sidemen that are in London.
Yeah, I like that. He was on Britain's Got Talent, and Simon and the rest of them zonked him, except Pierce Morgan. Pierce Morgan wanted Simon to have to sit through his performance.
Yeah. I find him hilarious, Mr. Methane.
But see, like this, it's called talent, correct? Talent, that's universal. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Somebody can spank the monkey and be done in 2 seconds. Okay, that's a talent. Okay, and you got to ask yourself, how many men can do that? Not many, at least that I know of. Okay, who could actually sit there and fart on command and fart songs like the Blue Danube? I don't think there's very many people in the world that can do what he can do. So that is a talent. As distasteful as it is to some people, it's still a talent.
My brother gave Mr. Methane the run for his money. Jeez. My mum and my brother went to bingo one night, and it was old leather seats. And my brother farts, and it rattles across the seat, and it sounded like a bloody motorbike. He kept a dead straight face. The caller heard him.
Where the talent comes with Mr. Methane is, it's technically not a fart, okay? And here's why. Methane was the younger brother of 2 older sisters that were heavy into yoga. He started doing the yoga with them, and then he discovered he had a talent where he can take air inside his ass, and a lot of it, and expel it like a long nasty fart. He has the world record for the longest fart. I think it was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, because he can relax this sphincter to take in the air.
I like that. After he got done doing the Blue Danube, and he's putting talcum powder on his ass, and he goes, and now, candle in the wind, and he holds a cake with candles on it, and he blew them out, and you saw the powder go out to let everybody know he's actually doing that. But I like that. He goes, and now, candle in the wind. That was hilarious.
Yeah, Mr. Methane.
So I like that when he does it at his house. I like that poster where he was going to be performing at this big art center. It was on my birthday because it said December 14th and it had the year on it. I'm like, that's my birthday.
Oh, I'll let you into a secret about X Factor, because we used to have the TV show X Factor, which was a singing contest with Simon Cowell and all that in it. Louis Walsh.
Yeah, it's famous.
Even Sharon Osbourne was on it at one stage. One of my ex-boyfriends, he applied for X Factor and went there, and they actually passed out signs to people, and they had to do the X sign and cheer and that, and if you didn't, they'd kick you out.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back, Kyle.
What happened? Did I go out of the stream or something?
No.
I was doing something.
No problem. It is midnight, guys, and 10 million people in the house. Wow.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got a
not
Ro- I've got a Rolex watch, Darren.
Brilliant. Good
It's
investment.
not mine. It was my dad's.
Oh, brilliant.
When my dad was alive, he went and had it valued. And
Oh,
gosh, we're talking about 20 years ago now. And it
yeah,
was valued
Darren.
then at £900.
Darren, play that video for everybody. We got 10 people in here. I think I'm on a roll. I've been keeping them entertained. Tammy, I sent it to you also. That's
Thank
Mr.
you so
Methane
much.
in front of Louis Vuitton. It's only a minute long. Show it to everybody.
Oh, man. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Now, the people in Britain would love it because a lot of people in Britain are not posh and they can't stand the posh people. And a lot of posh people go into Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, and I've got a special treat for our Chinese viewers. We're actually going to fart at Louis Vuitton. So come on, let's do it now. It's very good. Oops. Where we are.
It sounds like a popcorn machine.
Let's get down and see a few more of the sights. Bye.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Oh, Lord.
That's great.
He was
I'm
in.
familiar with that dude.
He was on one of the side. Well, he's been on two of their videos, but the main one that I remember him on, they all the sidemen had to sit round this table and they had to put their hands on the table and they weren't allowed to move. They moved their hands, they were out. And they had Mr. Methane come in, lay on the table, and literally fart in their faces.
Oh, God.
A couple of them left the table. They weren't having none of that. They were like, nope.
Oh, no.
I'll send you the link. It's I was creased.
Oh, gee.
I was creased. Literally laid on the table in front of them all with his legs up in the air, let him rip.
Well, he does that when he does the Blue Danube. Do you remember when he did it on Britain Got Talent?
Yeah.
I like that at the end. You hear a long one where he just went ahead and released whatever air he had left in him. And me and Barry were watching that, and I was laughing. And Barry goes, "Oh, that must have been a rim shot." That was hilarious.
Because whoever won it, they performed in front of the royal family. Can you imagine if Mr. Methane had won Britain's Got Talent and had to perform in front of the Queen at the time?
Yeah, he would be perfect to bring in if Monty Python still existed. He's the only one they could bring in that could actually shove a horn up his ass and fart like they did in the cartooning before the show started. You saw those people cartoon; they were bent over with the big trumpets in their ass.
Yeah.
He could actually do that for real.
Oh, yeah. I think he's got an Instagram as well, where he does farts different songs. I've been creased up at him.
Well,
I've been watching him on Instagram. Yeah, I'll send you the link to it, Sean.
Well, I've been on his YouTube channel. He's worked on many a songs. I remember when he worked on Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and my favorite one. He does it perfectly. It's called "Let It Go" from Frozen.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. That was hilarious.
I'll send you his link to his Instagram and you, Darren. You'll be creased. Even Mum sits here laughing.
But the one he did for The Force Awakens for Star Wars, the theme, that was funny.
Yes, that was hilarious.
Whew. Where do you guys find these videos?
Oh, hell, I've known about methane since the 90s. I first saw Mr. Methane on Comic Relief. It's a fundraiser for the homeless and starving people. Robin Williams, Billy Crystal, and Whoopi Goldberg were the three comedians that formed the Comic Relief, and they had it on HBO once a year. And they brought in Mr. Methane. They had him in the same room as Bobcat Goldthwait. That was hilarious. and he came on and he did the Blue Danube. And that's when Robin Williams came out before he ended. Robin Williams came out and he was wearing that gas mask and he was watching them. That was right there. Everybody died laughing because of Robin Williams. Because I had a mask like that when the COVID first happened and we had to wear a mask. I had one. I went to a Army surplus store and bought a gas mask. Well, this was from World War II. It had a hose on it with a can on the end of it, just like the one Robin Williams had. The only problem is I wore it once coming into a truck stop, and I'm like, they fought a freaking war with this on, and I can't even see out of it. No wonder why there was a lot of people dying in that war. And then the can that the hose with the can on the end of it, which was the filter, swung around and hit me in the balls, and I'm like, screw this! I am not wearing this anymore.
Shadow, guess what I bought for Sean, Darren, and Adrian? I won't just tell you, I'll show you. Sean can't wait. I'll be sending it over soon.
Gang Shorts. Is that the gang I'm thinking of, or is that a different gang? She's from Canada. The gang I'm thinking of had dated Geo, and that's not her.
What kind of drink is that?
It's a kind of pussy, Shadow. It's called pussy.
Shadow don't know about it. I guess they don't have it in Sweden.
No.
Man, look at Shadow. He's turning beet red.
No, I'm not.
That's one hell of a conversational piece. I can imagine Shadow walking around town in Sweden with that can in his hand. How many ladies would get that would get the ladies' attention? How dare you?
A couple of cans of it, Shadow. I'll send you a couple of cans if you like.
It's like a Red Bull energy drink, I guess.
Yeah, natural energy. It's a natural drink, Shadow, so I wouldn't know I'm not a bloke.
Okay, natural energy is good.
Yeah, but the women over in his country would probably kill him if he caught with that in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine? I can imagine you having that in one of your survival gears.
Yeah.
If you want a couple of cans, I'll send you a couple of cans, Shadow.
Yeah, but I'm going to have that can in my hand at one of the home high school football games, my son, just to see how many of the football moms will notice. They'll be like, what the hell?
The kids will notice.
Yeah, I know. They're going to, I want one of those. Where'd you get that? Well, the boys from the football team will.
Well, I can say I've sent pussy to Canada, America, Texas, and now Sweden.
And Ohio.
Yeah.
You have my address?
Yes.
Tammy's spreading the love.
No shit.
As long as it's only the love I'm spreading, not my legs, it's all good.
I'm telling you, Darren, if I can't sing to these people, I'm going to make them laugh somehow.
Yeah, I'll send you a couple of cans. I'll grab an extra couple of cans and I'll send them to you.
Yeah, why not?
So far.
Well, it might as well go everywhere, so it's going to Canada, Ohio, Texas, and now Sweden.
That's so funny.
I
Oh,
should be sending them very soon, Darren.
no problem. Let me see if I gave you my address yet. Don't think so.
Yeah, I can't believe we've been going like this for 2 hours and 45 minutes, Darren. We've been going that long.
Yeah,
When I
it's
get
time to go to
shadows
bed.
too.
We keep it going this long, man. It would be in the freaking mental institution. I swear to God, man, it's called the Dark County Mental Institution. Every time I drive by it, there's a guy sitting outside going, "You'll be here soon."
Well, when I get shadows too, that'll be 9 cans of pussy I'll have at the house.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it says it's passion fruit and lychee flavour.
The passion fruit is good.
So, no wonder they put passion fruit in it with a name like that.
Yeah, when I finally get it, I'll show it to you on the live stream, and hopefully all the Filipinas are there. I said, yeah, I'm holding on something that I never get.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to send it to you. And your reaction when you get it, Sean.
I look forward to it because I'm going to have a lot of fun with it.
We're gonna have
I'm not
a-
going to open it. I'm not going to open it, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to have it in my hand like I'm drinking it, and just so people can see it.
I can't wait to hear what your kids say when they see what I've sent you.
Yeah, Selena Gomez Oreo cookies look good. You said there was cinnamon in there.
I bet your son will laugh, Darren.
Oh yeah. I like a good
Yeah, I'm
laugh.
going to tell whatever that is. Do not open it until I get home. Dad, you got something that came from the Royal Mail. That sounds cool. Yeah, it came from England. Do not open it. Just put it on my bed. Leave it there, and I'll show it to you when I get home. Do not open it. He won't.
Bless him.
Well said, Sean.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it in front of the football team before they take the field, before the game starts. They're going to be like, oh, they're going to be like, oh, I want one.
You'll have to send me their reaction, Sean, when you do that.
Yeah, they're going to be talking about it coming in and out of the locker room. And the coach is like, what the hell are you boys talking about?
Hey, Adrian, congratulations, 5 videos.
Yep. Making it
Rock
happen.
and roll.
Hey, Adrian.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome,
Adrian.
my friend.
Doing fine.
We're all
Hello,
waiting
my
for
darling.
you.
Yeah, I've been keeping them laughing for the past 2 hours and 49 minutes, Adrian. Can you believe it?
Well, good, Sean. That's always a good thing, not a bad thing.
Well, I can't karaoke. I got to do something. Not until I get another laptop.
I know you're doing what you got to do, so just take care of business. Sorry, guys, I didn't have a chance to record another video for the premiere tonight, so maybe next time.
No problem.
Me, Jay-Z, I don't think that we got that kind of Oreo over here. in the UK, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they're up here in Canada. I'd love to try them. They look good. Jay Z
If
liked them.
if Jay Z would like a couple of cans, I'll get Jay Z a couple of cans of that as well, and he can do a taste test on his channel.
That's right.
Oh Jesus! I tell you, I get around.
Yeah, and if anybody complains in the stands, I'll let you know about it too. I'm like, hey, that's what they call it. If you want to complain to the company, you're gonna have to contact England
Yeah.
because they're in England, not in the United States.
Well, they get told where to go if they phone up UK and start complaining.
Hell, if I was one of the Brits that took the phone call, I'd be like, "Did you enjoy it? It's really good,
Right.
mate."
Oh hell yeah! I'd have a good giggle with them.
And you don't have to worry about getting hair in your teeth either.
Oh, that's funny.
I know one of them is going to say it. You know, like, what is that? I'm like, it's vinegar and water. Because that's basically what it is that they use in douche. That's what it is vinegar and water.
Oh, jeez. I just dropped Jay Z's Oreo video. Feel free. It is good. And our brother Adrian's going to be putting out regular videos, which is awesome.
Starting to do that now with more time ahead.
That's
I challenge anybody else that's here or that's been in this live stream. You try to make people on your live stream to keep them laughing for 2 hours and 50 minutes. I'd like to see that. I admit I'm not the best at it, but when I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, and I try to ride the waves. That's the only reason why Darren's staying live right now. Until
Have you ever done a 4-hour live stream, Darren?
Oh yeah. But I'm getting tired though.
I'm getting to the point too.
Maybe I'll go another 6 minutes, 6-8 minutes, then we'll. All
right.
But we're doing good. Still 9 million people. A lot of people sticking around. It's good.
Man, maybe I ought to stop singing, Darren, and just go with the humor because usually when I was singing, we only kept like 4 or 5 people in here.
Singing's good too.
Yeah, but
bit of everything.
Yeah, but when I was doing my humor on the airline and when I was in the Asian countries, a lot of times they didn't get the humor. I was dead, okay? They would mostly have a confused look on their face trying to understand it, you know. The look on their faces was funny in itself, but yeah, they totally different humor over there. They thought it was funny when I got hit in the head with a ceiling fan. That's why I learned that Filipinos, they like slapstick humor.
Yeah. I can see that.
I mean, like, I got to get hit in the head for you people to laugh, and you don't laugh at my jokes that normally would bring the house down.
They probably don't understand your jokes. It's not the language, it's just the context, right?
The Filipinos can't understand normal English sometimes.
Correct.
Well, not all. Well, the majority of them can. They just don't understand the humor.
Right.
Yeah. Like, for example, like if Sean said he likes to eat beaver, and the people say, why would you want to eat an animal? Right? You know, stuff like that. Stuff like that. That's it.
I remember this guy did a video of his wife, and she asked him the question, what was the most expensive thing you ever ate? And he goes, well, it was you, you know. I worked my butt off and give you all this money and everything else. He goes, I should have went vegetarian.
JC, I'll send you 2 cans, brother. So you can join in with Adrian, Darren, Sean, Shadow.
And you need to, we got do a video and we all show our cans, and you need to show it to the company and say, y'all need to go to the United States and Canada and sell your product over there. I know it'd be a big hit here. It really would.
Oh yeah, we can get here too.
Because of the name alone. The name alone will do that.
There'll be queues at the door.
It could be, you know, piss inside that can. People will still buy it just because of the name that's on it.
That's right.
What I'll do is I'll contact the company and I'll say, look, I'm a female. I don't know if it's an actual natural taste, so I sent it to my friends. One in Canada, 3 in America, and 1 in Sweden. And they're all men, and they suggest it's natural taste. And you need to sell it over in America and Canada.
There has to be a certain Filipina on the panel when I show mine and taste it. Blessed Life has to be up here. There's a reason for that. Because Blessed Life understands my humor, thank God. Because she started firing it back at me.
Is she in the chat?
Because I was like, Blessed, you're starting to sound like me.
Is she in the chat?
No.
Oh.
If she is, she hasn't said anything. She usually does.
Mm.
I gotta go to the shop. I went there the other day, and they had some more cans of it. So I'll go there in the next couple of days, and I'll grab 4 more cans, 2 for Shadow and 2 for Jay-Z. And I'll send them all together. I'll post them all at the same time.
We'll see who gets it first.
Yeah.
Sean's always the last person to get it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I remember when I got those. I remember when I got those T-shirts from Jerry Boy. It only took 3 days to get them, and I was like, "Wow!" And I remember my son goes, "You got something from the Royal?" And his friends were there. You got something from the Royal Mail? They thought it was so cool. I said, "Yeah." King Charles sent that. Don't open it until I get home. they believed me for a minute there. It's like, no, we have the U.S. mail. They have the Royal Mail.
That's right.
Yeah.
But they believed me. I was like, don't open that. That came from King Charles. Don't open that.
That's funny.
I'll tell you what, Sean. The can I got here, I'll put that extra can in for your son, so your son can try it.
He's going to show everybody on the football team in the locker room that can. And most likely the coaches are going to see it too.
Well,
knowing my son, he goes, I want my can of pussy back. And everybody's going to be like, what the hell?
I'll put that can I got here, that's mine. I'll put it in for your boy.
Do it for the football team. They'd probably do an infomercial. He said, yeah, at halftime, we always drink a can of pussy. Hey! And we send the video to them for England, and they could show that and use it as a commercial. That would be beautiful.
I tell you, I'd be over the bloody moon. If I saw that come on our TV, I'd be like, yes.
Okay, Adrian. Thanks, Adrian. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed too. Okay, guys, it is 3 hours officially now. So I will say good
Kept
night,
him
everybody.
kept him
Yeah,
going
I'm
for
going to
3
bed
hours.
as
That's
well, I
amazing.
think.
Darren, I didn't
Thanks
think
for
I could
coming
ever
out.
help you do that. I didn't think I could
I'll
ever
be,
help you keep him going for 3 hours like that.
I'll be alive next Friday, guys. So feel free. Stop
See you guys
by.
later.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
See you
all
later,
for coming.
Sean.
Bye, Shadow,
Tammy,
Tammy, Kyle.
Bye.
Thank you,
Tammy, I send you
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
message on your messenger.
Thank you, brother. I got
Thank
it.
you, everybody.
Bye.
Good.
God bless.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye.
Bye, Shadow brother. Bye, Darren. Bye,
Bye.
Bye.
everyone.
Take
Bye.
care. Stay safe.
And you have a
God
blessed
bless.
week.
You
I hope
too.
so.
Bye.
Bye.